Hi, welcome back to the channel. And this week I'm going to do another of the Toy Trains of Disney, part 2. This one is a rather interesting set, but I love how it looks. And this set is the newest one, the latest one I've purchased. And it's the Toy Train set that was sold to commemorate the grand opening of the Shanghai Disney Resort. And this set is interesting to me in that Shanghai Disneyland is the only one of the Disney parks, the main Magic Kingdom themed styled parks, that doesn't have a train running around it or through a part of it. They do have the Storybook Express parade floats with locomotive and a caboose, but as far as a train with a locomotive and cars on the track, they do not have that. And from stories I've read, it was just down to a matter of the officials in China not wanting to have the train at that point. They didn't think there'd be enough interest to have riders for the train, at least at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take a look at this set, unbox it, get on the track, run it, and hope you all enjoy it. Let's go over some of the parts of the train. So here we have the locomotive, and as you can see, the locomotive and tender and the cars are all in a matte gold finish with blue trim and labels and all. I actually love this color scheme with the gold and blue. The locomotive is the pretty much what most of the battery operated Disney train sets have, that 260 locomotive, and that means the locomotive has the two wheels in front, sometimes called a lead truck, one on either side, and it has 6 driving wheels, 3 on either side, and no wheels underneath the firebox and the cab area. So it's a 260, and it's in this matte gold finish with some nice blue, almost a royal blue trim. You can see the steam domes have the Disney castle with the Disney shaped the Mickey figure in it, and Donald's in the shot too. They're in same type of figures, different color scheme. It looks like they're using the Shanghai Disney color scheme, had the 2 tones of blue and gold for the grand opening and the first anniversary. And the locomotive on this is also called the Walter E. Disney. You can see grand opening on the tender with Shanghai Disney Resort listed along the frame. Here we have the 1 passenger car, again the excursion holiday style, the Shanghai Disney Resort along the clerestory roof section, and Minnie Mouse in the Shanghai pink outfit. And we have Goofy as the conductor, and again in the Shanghai Disney color schemes, the 2-tone blue and gold. He has his watch. And the other passenger car, and this one with no figures in it. So let's get a look at other parts of the box. On this side of the box we have bilingual in Chinese and English, and just lists some of the features. Has working headlights with the forward, stop, and reverse. 5.4 meters of track, which is about a little over 16 feet of track with 12 curved and 6 straight pieces. Makes the circle configuration or an oval, and it has the centimeter measurements for an oval. And it uses 6C batteries, which are not included. belt assembly required. And there's the grand opening emblem for Shanghai Disney. This side has the photo of Walt Disney with the Lily Bell and the Pluto, Mickey, and Donald figures that seem to be on the boxes in different areas that you get now. It has the description in Chinese about Walt Disney, and then down here is the English translation talking about Walt and his love of trains and the backyard railroad that he had. And on the back here we have a great bit of artwork for the grand opening of Shanghai Disney Resort, and it's a fantastic bit of artwork with Duffy on the far left, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, and Daisy, and then there's Chip and Dale down at the base of the walkway, and Pluto in the center. And it has the skyline of Shanghai with the Storybook Castle in the middle with Tinkerbell. And then in the little round inserts, you'll see the locomotive, tender, one of the passenger cars with Minnie, and the figures. Beautiful packaging for this. I love the blue and the gold. Always my favorite color combination. So with that, let's get the train out of the box, onto the track, and we'll see how she runs. Okay, so we have the train out of the box, and the packaging is virtually the same as the regular Disney Railroad train sets. And you have down here the straight sections of track, and then packaged in above the straight track are the operating instructions, and they're in Chinese as far as loading the batteries and the trackage and all. And then flipping it round, we have the curve track. And then what they use is if you look at it, the section of the box that was cut out for the plastic is this right here. So it's a great way to use every part of the box. There's really no waste. And to give you a better look at the instructions, it has the track layout ideas, a circle or an oval. There's another one I also use, which is called a rounded square, where you put straight section here and then in between the two curves, and then it makes kind of a rounded square. Then you also have hooking up the locomotive to the tender, the on and off button, and the bell, which I'm assuming is the very same as what we have on the other Disney Railroad sets. So let's get on the track and we'll give it a look. Now before we run this train, besides I hope they think of another way to package these, because the styrofoam beads getting all over the place is kind of annoying. But on the Minnie Mouse coach and the other one, I just realized the wheels are finely trimmed with gold paint, and that's a really nice touch. I've got the batteries in, and so let's give her a run. Back again on the temporary floor layout, and she's all set up. And what I did for the figures, I left them as they were in the package, but I did with Donald the same, leaving him in the plastic molding. Same with Minnie, and I put Goofy on the end as conductor, hanging off the end of the car. So operation's the same: forward, stop and reverses, controlled by this steam dome. and then bell seems like it moves. And that's the sound. So let's get some movement out of her. And this is the first time I'm running her. Batteries are all loaded and ready, so let's see. There we go. And she's got the operating headlight as well. And the one thing I've noticed, and I'll show you on an earlier one in another video, that they don't offer smoke in them. They don't have an operating smokestack anymore. And I'll show you that in one of the earlier versions of these train sets. So there was a brief running session, and as you can see, the operation is essentially the same as the standard Disney Railroad train sets that you get at the parks. But like I said, this paint scheme of the matte gold with the blue, it's just gorgeous. I really like how this looks. And it's not the only gold Disney set I have. I'll show another one in a future video, and that one's also been reviewed by some people out there online. So that'll about do it for this second part of the Toy Trains of Disney. Hope you like the video. Please give it a like and comment below if you want to talk about anything Disney, trains, whatever. See you soon.